welcome back to the channel, lads. Today we've got this might be a two-part video, I'm not gonna lie. So we've got the transmission brace, the Nismo reinforced one, to put in because the factory one is very cracked and the transmission shakes like crazy. So we got that, and then we got this shift bushing for inside the transmission, which I have already attempted to install, but I think I've read up on a thing where they say you have to shave it down, like sand the sides down so it fits. So I might take another look at that. Also, we got the hole patched on the hood. This was kind of a process. It didn't turn out amazing, but for what I paid to get it for materials, it was not bad. I ended up going with some kind of GMC white paint to match this paint because it's kind of faded out. Like, I got the proper paint code touch-up paint, which it was way too bright because obviously the car is 25 years old. And so I just did that. It's just from a certain angle, like there, you can't really tell, and at night you can't tell. So, I mean, for now, it's fine. Next year, I will, for sure, at minimum, we'll be getting the car wrapped. But I'm hoping to do paint just for longevity and stuff. I'm also going to try and find a new hood before I do that, because this one is kind of clapped with the hole cut still underneath, and also have all the body kit to paint and wrap. So on top of the transmission, we have I guess some wheels to put on, as well as coilovers to fix this gap we've got here. So what we've got, found these on Marketplace. They're fairly new. BC, just regular BRs with Swift springs. They're 24K and 20K spring rates. So it's going to be a little rough, but it's a weekend car, so I don't really care that much. And also one more little thing. It's a 326 dash mat thing to cover it up, just because it's kind of cracked up top a little bit. So I was just gonna cover that up and, just protect the dash. So we'll start with the transmission mount, and then coilovers, and then probably gonna have to roll the back as well. That the fender roller. So should be a bit of a video here. So while we're down here, I noticed there's an exhaust leak around here. I don't know if it's not tightened or if it's not the gasket, but I'm gonna loosen it off and then put some exhaust gasket maker on it just to seal it up. I think it's around the bottom. You can kind of see a gap in that gasket, but that is the mount that we will be changing out. I believe it's 13 mil or 14 mil bolts just around it, and should be able to get it off without taking off this cross brace. So we'll see. Old tranny mount is out. The outside nuts for this are a 14 mil, and then the inside ones are a 12 mil. And you have to take that bracket out. I don't know why. I thought you didn't have to, but you have to take that out. And those are also 14 mil. There's 4 of them. And so this is a new one. Obviously same thing, but this one is like, it is soft compared to this one. And I don't know, focus, you can see the cracking all along it. So it was time. And the Nismo one is quite a bit stronger. I think like 30% stiffer or something. But yeah, that's the part number if you're looking for it. So we'll throw this back in, same thing, just put it in, bracket back on. Pretty simple. While I was down here, I also got our exhaust sealed up. So I did some on the inside ring and then just did a little ring around the outside as well, just to make sure it's completely sealed. So I'll throw that on and then okay, and then we'll put the car down and start putting the coils on. So to start on the back coilovers, you have to take out this top tray, which you just you lift this edge up. So I started on this edge so you can kind of get your hand under, and you just gently pop it up, get your hand in there, pop it up, and there's three like clips that pop down. So you got to get the outside one, the middle one, the outside one, and then that pops up. And then since my car never had like the factory arrow wing with the taillight on it, I have a rear taillight in the back. So I just twisted the bulb out, pulled this off, and then you can get this out. And then we've got to get into our top of the struts there. Get some random wires just sitting there. So yeah, I think those are 12 mils. And then other side, the same thing. So we'll start on this side, drop that at the bottom, and then throw the new one in. So we've definitely skipped a few steps. Got the front struts out. It's pretty simple. Just 3 14 mils on the top. I just loosen them off a little bit, didn't take them completely off. And then there's the 2 bolts going through there. The nut is a 19 mil, I believe. And then the bolt is 17 mil. So got the coilovers in. And on this side, the driver's side, you gotta tuck the harness, wiring harness, when you go low. So what I did is I took out this bracket, which was sitting here, and currently putting some primer on it so it's not raw metal. And then we'll take the harness and put it tight to there, and then come up over top of this lip, zip tie it up here, and then that'll be out of the way and I won't be rubbing through it when we go lower. Also, you want to loosen off your bottom arm. So you got that one, and then that one down there, that kind of hard to get off. That way, when you tighten everything, it's loose and you're not stretching any of the bushings or anything. So to fit the wheels, we had to put the fiberglass fenders on because they're a little wider than factory. You can kind of see like the factory ones kind of go down here, but these ones keep curving out. They also have the vent in them. They're not painted and they do need a little work, but for now it is what it is. I mean, can't really do a whole lot about it.